Hello beautiful people, welcome back to our drift channel. I'm Warwick, and today I'm going to be doing some maintenance on my mx5 because the RX-7 is going to get the engine bay painted. So I want to fix the oil leak on the engine, which I took the car outside yesterday and pressure cleaned it underneath, and then stuck it up on some car stands and ran it for a while until the oil started leaking out, and it was coming out between the gearbox and the back of the motor, so the rear main seal. So I've got to pull my gearbox out and put a new rear main seal in. I've got a new front main seal as well, so I'll put that on. But what else did I want to do to this thing? Maybe an oil cooler. It doesn't have an oil cooler, but well, it didn't do a very good job of cleaning it. Still filthy. But yeah, that and a bit of general TLC. Change the gearbox oil, change the diff oil. Hasn't been done in 2 years. I just changed the engine oil. So, like the new line in there. The good stuff. So, alright, start pulling. Gotta pull the exhaust off first. Then a tail shaft. And drop the gearbox. Already pulled the shifter out. So yeah, it's the bottom of my mx5. Alloy exhaust all the way from the flex pipe. So I've got like a dump pipe off the turbo, then this short pipe here, and then it's alloy from there back. You can see it's copped a bit of a hiding, dragged along ripple strips and stuff, but it's in pretty good nick considering it's alloy. Got a bit squished when I backed it into the wall there. You can see it kinked and shoved it over against the PPF brace. It's got a sweet dent just there where it bottomed out. Probably where I did this as well. Smashed my rear subframe on something. Dropping off the track or launching off a ripple strip, one of the two. The car was pretty low when I first started driving it. You can see all the bolts are like ground down to like nothing on the bottom of it. It's pretty hammered. It's done a lot of years of hard driving. I think at one point there I was driving almost every event for like 3 years straight. So, got the hiding. You can see this is just I cut the rear brake line in the middle, and these are the lines that go up to my hydro, just flex lines under the car. What else is interesting in this car that people might want to look at? MX5 people. Let me show you So on the front control arms, I've cut and extended them just there. And also on the MX5, the mod you can do is move the ball joint at the end of the arm, actually off center it towards the front by cutting one side of the ball joint off and putting a spacer in on the back side, which basically moves the ball joint towards the front and gives you more caster. And just my cut and shut knuckles. But yeah, other than that, pretty normal. You can see in the back, see the top control arm, how I cut and shut it. Just added 12mm plate steel in the middle of it. So to get the camber out of it, to run pretty much zero camber, so I get even tyre wear and max contact patch on the ground. She's pretty filthy still. Didn't do a very good job cleaning, did I? But there was oil everywhere, so it's been leaking for a while. I just ignore it and yeah, we'll fix it. Let's fix it. Alright, I'm going to pull things off. Stay tuned. So I got the rear cradle brace off. Half the bolts were ground down so far on the ground, and they were burred over that I had to make them hexagonal again so that I could get them off, because they didn't want to. Previously, before, one of them had gotten so ground down that I welded a nut to it so that I could undo it. This thing is pretty lunched. Look at the angle of that. So that should be flat, basically, that side. It's not. And so this should be flat, like that. So nice and flat. Not nice and flat. And this side up here, the whole side is shunted in and bent up. So it's actually kinked up here in the rear subframe. Probably needs a new rear subframe, really, to get the geometry right. Like, it drives now, but I've just adjusted it out. But ultimately, would need a new rear subframe and a new brace, because if I put a new subframe in, the brace won't fit anymore because it's bent to the shape of that. Anyway, I wanted to show you the exhaust on the scales. 4.8 kilos. Alloy exhaust. Weighs nothing. It's not touching again over there. It's pretty light. So, and they also crumble pretty good. See, the muffler is actually caved in the back there, the face of it. It's actually concave or whatever, because it actually got shunted in when I backed it into a wall once. But yeah. So anyway, I'm finding mangled things as I go. Because really, when you drift your car for so many years and just bash into the walls, the whole thing just kind of crumbles and crumbles together. It crumbles together. If it just keeps working without things snapping, then you go to pull it apart. It's like trying to straighten out a screwed up ball of paper. Anyway, take more things off. Alrighty then, there it is. You can see it's very juicy in the bottom and around the edge, so she's shagged. So I have to get that sucker out of there, and I've always wanted to try. I've seen this technique where people screw a screw into the seal and then just yank it out with a pair of vice grips or whatever, or lever it out. Because I don't have the hooky tool thing, so I'm going to try that. I need to drill a hole. I just drill straight into my motor, but screw the screw in. It out with something. Wow. Look at that. See that? So easy. Worked out rather well, didn't it? Alright, back. Wednesday. Rear-made seal came from mx5 Performance Online Parts. It's Brendan, thank you very much. Put this thing in. Only ordered it on Sunday or something, and it's already here. Yay! It's pretty good considering COVID postal times. Yeah, RX-7s should be ready to be picked up tomorrow. So need to get this thing back together so I can put the RX-7 on the hoist. So we'll chuck the seal in. And what else is it going to do? Oh, the front main seal. We'll do stuff. Right. I got the thing. Got the whacker. Put a bit of the oil around the inside. And that's that. Dang it. Why you got a leak on me? Why does it always rain on me? Put the clutch in. What are you doing? Went straight to step 7. Back to step 1. Clean, all clean. Input shaft, all one, to on the clutch up. Why is it always raining? There it is. Probably could use a new clutch, but spending all my money on my RX-7 at the moment, so, and essentially, I guess, I'll have 2 drift cars, so can't drive them both at once, so that means it's going to get driven less than it normally does. So this clutch will probably last twice as long. That's my theory. So, no upgrade, no new plate. Yet. Like magic. That's the clutch. Well, that time locks the gearbox because you'd be getting bored. Alrighty, gearbox back in. Need some gearbox oils. Gonna need this guy, Tom Thumb, and stuff, plastic measurement. Cool. Gear oil, motor, pen right, that's chunk. Ooh, new one. The good shit. Oh yeah. Even when the sun is shining. Oh. Gearbox dribbled a bit of oil on the floor, need to clean that up. Probably gonna make some more mess with this. Bear with me while I load this bottle up. Milwaukee. Wait. Well, that's that. Pull back together. Happy days. Mazda things. Done. Clutch slaves back on. Everything's bolted. Checking things. Check things. Look at the shrapnel on the exhaust, the aluminium exhaust. See all the tiny dents in it from the rocks flying off the wheels under the car sideways. Because it's obviously a soft metal. There's several dents down it as well, but holds up pretty good. This section's pretty flattened just here. And that's the old girl. Such a fun car. Such a fun car. So small. Just throw it. Sick. Alright. Well, thanks for watching. That was pretty boring. But doing stuff. Get the RX-7 back soon. And yeah. Check out ilovedrift.com.au for the merch and stuff. And little thing, help support the channel. And yeah, try and get the RX-7 going as soon as possible. Alright, see you on the next one. Bye.